Hi, this is Nathan Caldwell. You may know me from Protectorate Productions, protectors of the book, Team Jadeth Live, Dr. What. Well, I'm starting a new show. It's called Protectorate Productions Comedy Showcase. You will hear things from classic Team Jadeth Live, perhaps some new items, and I'm hoping to get some other podcasters on board by simply asking them if I could use some clips from their shows. Maybe even from shows long ago. Well, jump into the adventure with me, because here we go.
Myself and Doyle Caldwell join up to become the other brothers, and well, this is just one of the shenanigans we end up getting into.
Hey, I realized now I did have a dream the other night.
Oh, would you make up your mind?
I did. I dreamed that I died and I went to heaven.
Oh, aren't you special?
Yeah. Well, really not too bad, but I got up there and boy, I mean, the streets were of gold, the gates were of pearl, and the walls were of jasper. Man, it was just beautiful up there.
I read that book too, you know.
Yeah, and I got to looking around, and I was looking at this one wall, and it had these like clocks or something.
Clocks
on the wall, and there was a lot of them. And I didn't know what in the world they were, so I guess who I asked?
Oh, you asked St. Peter.
That's right, I asked St. Peter. St. Peter, what's these things up on the wall look like clocks? They had these needles going around, some going around pretty fast, some going around pretty slow. And he said, well, them are sin gauges.
Sin gauges?
Yeah, sin gauges. And I got to look a little closer, and I happened to notice there were names under those sin gauges, and I saw...
Wait. How did these sin gauges work?
Well, you see, every time that needle goes around, that means they sin.
No.
Yeah. And some of them go around fast, some of them go around slow. And I seen Mom's, hers is going around. I seen David's, and I seen Rosemary's. But anyway, I got to look and I saw everybody's out here and everybody's down me except for one person.
Well, who was it?
Well, I knew the Bible says all sin, so I figured he would have one up here.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw one at Raymond. Raymond
No.
didn't have one. And guess who I asked?
St. Peter.
I asked St. Peter.
St. Peter's always answered
I
questions.
said, St. Peter, come here, I got another question. I said, what about Raymond? I've seen everybody I knew, they had him up here. I said, but Raymond, where's his? Does he have one? He said, sure, he's got one. We got it in the bag. He said, we're using it for a fan.
I had flown in from Seattle, Washington, and I flew into Atlanta, Georgia to head back to our house. When we live in the States, we live in Lakeland, Florida. And I had flown in and taken the overnight, the red eye. Have you taken the red eye? Isn't that a blessing? I was, because of all my frequent flyer miles and my status with Delta, and I probably shouldn't mention the name, okay, with a particular airline, and which is an acrostic for don't expect the luggage to arrive. But anyway, I won't mention the name. Because of my status, I was able to land a wonderful seat in row 34. If you're not familiar with a plane, that's the last row on the plane. Not only did I get row 34, but I got the middle seat in row 34. Yeah, right there. That's a blessing. You know, obviously I was confessing sins and hoping I'd get changed. But no, and look at me. I don't fit in a middle seat. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me just say, if you're on this side and someone's on this side and there's a middle seat open and you see me coming, you're not happy to see me. Okay, let's just be honest. Because you know I'm in that seat and I'm also in your seat. Okay, it's just they're not big. I don't even put one full cheek down. Okay, it's just it won't work. And so that was over the line for Sunday. I'm sorry. That's the nice thing about working with Christians. You've got to forgive me. Shut up. Okay? Now, not only was it the last row, not only was it the middle, but it's the seat that does not recline because there's a bathroom behind you. Now think about this. An overnight flight, 5 hours next to the bathroom. trying to sleep in the middle seat, door opening, closing. And I love that power toilet in the bathroom. Isn't that nice? The one that has that Dyson vacuum connected to it, and just, you just start to nod off, and all of a sudden, you feel like a child could have just disappeared in there. And it's like, I tell my kids, stand up before you push the button. We used to have 5 kids, okay? Just not really. That was a joke. It's terrible when you have to explain it. But anyway, so it was a rough flight. I landed in Atlanta, 6:30 in the morning, got off the plane, and I was angry. I was angry. It was a horrible flight. I didn't sleep any, didn't get any sleep, and I was mad. I landed, but I did get a little miracle there. I landed at B11, and my gate to go out was B13. They're next to each other. Oh, a blessing. Oh, that never happens in Atlanta. Usually you land on A1 and you go out a double Z85 or something like that. And so B11, B13. Oh, praise the Lord. And right next to B13 is the Popeye's chicken and biscuit. Now I don't know about you, but Popeye's chicken and biscuit is not on my current diet plan, okay? But it was that day. You know why? Because I was mad. That's why it was. Have you ever eaten because you're mad? You know what I'm talking about? I'm mad. I'm eating something, okay? I went in and I ordered a chicken biscuit. Not the waffle fry. Didn't get the waffle fries. Didn't get a big Coke. Just the chicken and biscuit. And let me, Pastor, we're talking about prayer. I didn't even pray about it, okay? Okay? I told God I was eating it, okay? Because there's some things that you can't ask God to bless, you ask God to forgive. You know what I'm saying? That's, Lord, forgive me for this dinner I'm about to consume, okay? And so I was ticked off. I said, I'm eating it. I went over and I sat down on the row of chairs there. There's a seat next to me. I put my little bag there, stuff, put my everything. There's a family sitting right here, and my phone rings, and I pick it up. It's my wife, my lovely wife. We start talking about the day. I told her about the horrible flight I had coming in, and talked for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. She gave me a list of some things that needed to be done just as soon as I get home, and I'm so thankful to hear that, and because I was so rested, and I thought, man, I can get stuff done today. Any day I can. Today's the day I can do that, and I hung up the phone, reached over, and took a bite out of my chicken biscuit. Oh, it was good. It was heavenly. I haven't had a chicken biscuit in months. It was heavenly. Now, I don't know what was going on over here during my phone conversation. As a man, I can focus on about half of a thing at once, okay? I'm talking to my wife. Something must have been going on over here, because all of a sudden this lady stands up and goes, well, I never, and storms off. And okay? And you ever see something like that and you wonder what it was? You know what I mean? Not to be nosy, but just so you can pray more effectively. You know what I'm talking about. It's all about caring and sharing, reaching and teaching, loving and shoving. So anyway, she started. I even looked at the guy across from me. I went, ooh, okay. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I went, ooh, okay. And so it was something to do, okay. And so anyway, so now I call for boarding, and it's time for me to get on the plane. Well, because of all my flights, 200 flights last year, I got upgraded to first class. Have you been up in first class? Oh, it's amazing. It's like dying and going to heaven. It really is, compared to 34 middle seat next to the bathroom. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I got the best seat in first class too. I got the last row first, right against the window. They give you a pillow and a blanket up there. I got 302 of them now. They say Delta. No, it's not like I'm stealing. I give them to the mission. Okay, so anyway, I got there. I put my little blanket, leaned it over there, put the pillow in there. I got a little, you know what I mean, just kind of nudged in there like a little cave thing going. I was going to get a good sleep, at least for the hour, back to Tampa. I reached into my backpack to get out a book. I always have a book ready, just in case I can't sleep. I will start to read, and then I will go to sleep. You know how that is. I learned that in high school. And so I reach into my bag to pull out a book, and I pulled out my chicken biscuit. The well I never, the storming off, the whoo-woo was because of me, okay? I had eaten this lady's chicken biscuit. Yeah, okay, take your time, people, okay? Right, I had eaten... I'm faced with a dilemma. I'm a Christian, okay? I'm a former Christian comedian, former pastor, okay? A current missionary. What does that person do, okay? I've got this dilemma because I don't remember what the lady looks like. I was busy going woo-woo to this guy, okay? So I thought, okay, maybe I should just sit there and hold out the biscuit to every woman that comes by. She's at my gate. She's going to be getting on this plane. Hold it out to every woman who comes by and say, ma'am, did my twin brother steal your biscuit, okay? He's so like that. He does that all the time. And I'll tell you, you're probably going, well, what did you do, Mr. Williams? I'll tell you what I did. I did what any one of you would have done. I put on my sunglasses. I laid back and pretended to go to sleep. And you're saying, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. And I'll tell you, did I feel bad about it? Yes, I did feel bad about it. But I still ate that second chicken biscuit, okay?
I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that He is the only way to heaven. This is no joke. That's why I'm part of the Christian podcast community over at ChristianPodcastCommunity.com. My comedy podcast isn't there, but Protectors of the Book, Quest for Truth, and Lion's Den audiobook and drama podcast are all part through the Life Truth Network of the Christian podcast community. So check out all the great shows at ChristianPodcastCommunity.com and check out our work at life-truth.com.
That attention deficit disorder. Now, you probably never would have guessed that. Okay? See, I've outgrown it now, because I'm 40, okay? I'm 40 years old. To help you understand how that fits in, I grew up 3 years before the invention of Ritalin, okay? I grew up under an experimental medication called the belt, okay? So that was my history.
This is a tremendous occasion. Many media here today to just absolutely celebrate and record this immense occasion. George, tell us what's going on here, will you? Absolutely, Rod. Today, the world's first squirrel tour of the White House. Wait a second. Did you say squirrel tour? That's right. Today, a squirrel comes from his tree, heads to the White House, and takes a tour. Really? When does this take place? Well, actually, it's already taken place. The squirrel is about to leave the tour in just a moment. That's why many press are out here right now trying to get his response. Hold on, here he comes down. Here's the squirrel.
Mr. Squirrel.
Mr. Squirrel,
No,
please.
please.
Over here, please. Mr. Squirrel, I am Jane Rhonda from Focus News. Jane Rhonda from Focus News, channel 38, 900,002. I just want to tell you right now, it's just amazing that you got to take the tour of the White House.
I'm just thrilled. I'm totally excited.
Now, what did you think? What did you think about the Oval Office?
Absolutely impressive. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, I can see that. What did you think about the Lincoln bedroom?
I really wish my tree slept as well as this room must sleep.
Wow, okay. And what did you think about the president?
The president? The president? Well, frankly, if you've seen one nut, you've seen them all.
It's just me. Hi, my name is Nathan Caldwell, and I'm about to take you on a journey into the strange, the unusual, the Comedy Zone.
Hello? Congratulations! You've won an all-expense paid vacation to the island paradise of I Don't Want to Meet You. Really? An island paradise? Well, it's an island anyway. All right. You'll stay at the We Want to Eat You Hotel and Resort. Oh, yay!
Everything's already been arranged. So all you have to do is go to your front door and get in the taxi. Taxi? I don't see a taxi. Somebody order a taxi. Sure. My name is Jada Fates. This man thinks he's on a vacation, but submitted for your approval. Perhaps, just perhaps, he has entered the Comedy Zone. Well, here I am. I'm looking around, and this is a pretty swank hotel. I guess I'd better check in. Let's see. I see I have a bell here, but it doesn't say ring bell for service. It says dinner bell. Well, that's the only bell here, so I guess I'll ring it. Yes? Hi, I'm here because I want an all-expense paid vacation to this island and your resort. Oh, good. We're so glad to see you. I'm really ready to check in. The trip was really tiring. Oh, I totally understand. But I do have a slight bit of questions for you. Is there any way possible that you're willing to take a short survey? We want to make sure your stay is absolutely perfect. Well, if that's the reason, sure. Good. Now, the first question here is just answer any way you like. Would you consider yourself a sweet or a bitter person? Well, I'm not sure I understand that question. It's okay, it's fine. We'll go to the next one. Let's see here. Would you consider yourself dark complexion or light complexion? How? I think I'm quite light. Oh, good. Light complexion. Yes, of course. Well, I suppose that's all we have for you today. Well, this is a nice swanky hotel. Well, good. I'm glad you like it. You know, we're expanding. There's now a We Want to Eat You Hotel and Casino. Really? You bet your life. Here's your meal, sir. Oh, thanks. I'm starving. Many around here are, sir. Well, I hope you can help them like you're helping me. We sure hope so, sir. Wow, this is delicious. I'm stuffed. Good. Very good. Well, here I am in my room. Let me get on here. Oh, it's a waterbed. Oh, this is kind of nice. Oh, it's it's warm. Oh, it's really warm. I kind of like this. Well, it's kind of getting a little too hot. Oh my. Oh, it's really hot. Hey, get me out of this thing. Hey, it's too hot. Hey, why is this waterbed shaped like a saucepan anyway? I don't understand.
we want Ichu Resorts. We'll want to have you for dinner.
Ever have problems with work? Well, I'll tell you this much. The people at the Funny Farm Insurance Company, they have a little bit of a problem. Funny Farm Insurance. I have your life and dismemberment policy. Yes, sir. How may I help you? If I have a lemon tree growing out of my stomach, does that count as dismemberment? How would that even happen? Well, I swallowed a lemon seed, and I thought that was just an old wives' tale. People would think that till it happens to them. Oh. Okay, calm down, sir. Let me ask my manager. Please hold. Sir, this is Jim Jeremiah with the office team. Did you say you had a lemon tree growing out of your stomach? No, I asked if that would be covered. However, I'm hypochondriacs. That's the third fruit tree call this month.
Well, that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. See you soon.
Have a good day, and remember, laughter, it's a really good medicine.